I'm Billy Jo with Medical Service Company. I'm a respiratory therapist, and today I'm going to show you how to use an S9 ResMed CPAP machine. So here we've got the CPAP part, you've got a humidifier part, we've got the power cord, and some tubing. So the CPAP part is the blower. It's going to blow the air. It's going to be set at whatever pressure that your doctor's prescribed. Then you've got the humidifier. The humidifier is going to add moisture to the air because the air tends to be drying. So I usually recommend that you have both units. So you would take the CPAP part and the humidifier and you would just snap them together, and that would make one unit. Then everything that we're going to reference right now is in the back of the machine. So you've got a little filter here. The cap comes right off. There's a filter. This one's disposable, which might be different than other companies. You just want to throw this away every couple of weeks. It'll start to look gray and kind of dingy like you might have seen on a furnace filter. You just put a new one in there and you put the cap back on. Right above it is a little memory card. The memory card's just going to store data from the machine. It'll store it there just in case the doctor needs the data or he wants to see how you're doing. It'll only record things that are accompanied to the machine, such as the number of hours you've worn the machine, if your mask is leaking, if you're trying to snore, things like that. Here's your power cord. It's going to plug right in there. Right next to the power cord is the shiny black button. That's your release button to take the machines apart. You just push it and it will move the latches there. So again, you just connect those two and your machines together. Then right next to it, this is where the tubing's going to connect. So you can see the tubing connector there, and then underneath here, you can actually see a few little prongs. This is on there to make your CPAP tubing heated. So this is your CPAP tubing. You can see there's two ends to the tubing. This end connects to the machine. You can see the little prongs that connect to the bottom. This part will go to your mask. So to connect your tubing, you take the tubing, you put it on the top, and then you twist it, and it will twist and lock right into that bottom part. You should actually feel it lock. There's no buttons to push or anything. You just twist it on and you twist it off. And that's the back of your CPAP machine. Once it's all connected and put together, you shouldn't need to take it apart except for changing of your filter and to take your tubing on and off. And if you turn the machine back around, you can see here, this is your on and off button. What I mean by on is your air is actually blowing. This machine is what we would consider to be in the off position. You can see lights in the screen, but it's not blowing air, so this machine is off. If you push the button, the little blue light comes on. The machine is actually on and blowing air. So the blue light's on, the machine's blowing air. You can see a number in the dial, and that'll show you what your machine's set on. If you push the button again and you turn it off, the little blue light goes out. Over here is your humidifier. You slide this latch. This lifts up. This is your water chamber. The water chamber should be filled with distilled water only. You pour it in the hole. You've got a little line inside of there, and that'll show you how much water to put in there. There's a max line. Once you fill it up, this chamber will only fit in here one way. You slide it in there, close the lid. The hardest part of this machine is to make sure you have this lid closed all the way. That latch should snap back. If that latch does not snap, this machine will leak air and it will turn off. So close that lid all of the way. The latch snaps back and your machine's all set and ready to go. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to call Medical Service Company or your respiratory therapist at 1-800-824-1400. Again, that number is 1-800-824-1400. 1400.